I'm going to invite you to spend as much time without glasses as possible. Why? Because when you do not wear the glasses, your eye muscles can relax and your eyes can start adjusting to seeing without glasses. I don't know if this happened to you, but it happens to a lot of people that when they, so no, I don't have my opaque glasses around. So has it happened to you? There they are. Has it happened to you? Well, if you watch my videos, I already explained, I'm going to use this party globe as a kind of metaphor for the eyeball, yeah? If you watch my videos and you've understood the ideas that were behind the videos, what I said is that since 1920, so already more than 100 years ago, we already know that the reason why there are problems with focus, all the refractive errors like myopia, presbyopia, hyperopia, and astigmatism, which are the most common problems with eyesight, like being farsighted and nearsighted and all of that, and having reading glasses, all of those problems are due to too much tension in the muscles, the oblique muscles that make the eye long, and then this would be a myopic eye, or too much tension in the straight muscles that would make the eyeball flat, so that would create hyperopia, or irregular tensions in the muscles that would create astigmatism, or tension in the ciliary muscle around the lens, around the crystalline. So if the main problem behind most of the more common refractive errors, the most common eye symptoms, is too much tension in the eye muscles, well, what's the solution then? The solution is relaxation, relaxation for the eye muscles, yeah? Now, let's say that at some point in your life, something happened, and we'll have time to talk about this in detail. Something happened that you were stressed. Maybe you can think about the time when your eye symptoms started for the first time, the first ones. And I don't know for you specifically, but in the research I've done, and not only I, but many other researchers, in more than 80% of the time, the eye problems or vision problems start at a time of our life where we are living with stress and tension, yeah? And because like we are mostly visual creatures, visual animals, the first organ that stresses in the body when in a context of stress, the first organ that tenses are the eyes. So let's say that here I am in my daily life and all of a sudden something comes up and I tense because there's a stressful situation, yeah? And because I don't see very well, because I'm all stressed with the muscle stress in my eyes, then I freak out, at least I did, I don't know you, but I freak out. I go to the ophthalmologist very quickly. And so with my eye all stressed, the ophthalmologist put me in front of a machine to test my vision, yeah? So, and then the ophthalmologist tells me that I have myopia and astigmatism and that I should wear glasses. So I immediately go to buy some glasses with the prescription that the ophthalmologist gave me. And I'm still stressed when they're measuring my eyes again at the glasses shop. And then they tell me, well, because we have to make some special glasses for you, you have to come back in 2 weeks, yeah? Okay, so they give you a little paper with some numbers in it, the reference paper to get the glasses back 2 weeks after. And so you come 2 weeks after and they give you the glasses, you put on the glasses and you're like, whoa, I do not see a thing with these glasses. Are you sure these are mine? And then at the shop, they don't measure your eyes again. They look at the little paper with the numbers and the reference in the glass and they say, yes, they're for you. Now your eyes have to get used to your glasses. How many of you have heard this when they got the glasses? This is a pretty common comment. So now let's think of another situation. Let's imagine that you have very special feet and that you decide to go get yourself some shoes that are made really to the precise measure of your feet. And you go to the shoemaker. They measure your feet, they take all the measures, And they say, well, now because I have to make these very special pairs of shoes for you, you have to come back in 2 weeks to get the shoes. So you come back 2 weeks later, you put on the shoes, and when you want to walk on them, you're like, oh, but they're hurt everywhere. And would you accept that the guy who made the shoes would say, now your feet have to adapt to the shoes? No, they were made by measure to your feet. Yes or no? How come we accept that glasses that are supposed to be made by measure for our eyes, when we get them on our face, they hurt, they don't let us see well, and we still accept to wear them, and we accept that our eyes should get used to them? Well, I have another way of explaining the story of what happened. So something happened in your life and you were stressed, and so you went to have your eyes measured with all the stress and the tension in your eyes, so you weren't able to focus immediately. And so they measure you, and 2 weeks after, life goes on. And maybe you had some time to relax a little bit. And maybe you're not completely relaxed, because if you were, you would see perfectly. Or maybe you're even more stressed. I don't know, but the tension in the eyeball has changed between the moment when the eyeball was measured and the moment where the glasses are put on the eyeball. Yeah? But now, in order to see through these glasses, the eye has to keep being as tense as it was the first day when it was measured to be able to see clearly through these glasses. So you have to spend your whole life being extremely tense in your eyes so that you can see well through the glasses. And the worst thing is that you have to keep the emotional tension behind the muscle tension so that you can see clear through the glasses. So this is the main reason why I tell you, please, to remove the glasses as often as possible, because if the eye could adapt to see through the glasses, the eye can adapt to see without the glasses. Yes or no? It's the same thing, it's just the reverse. And what is more interesting, to adapt to look at life through glasses all your life, or to adapt to look at the world without them? Well, this is my invitation, and I guess if you're here, you were interested by that invitation. So the first step is to remove the glasses as much as possible. And I insist on the as much as possible being reasonable as well. Why? Because, well, first, we don't want you to be in danger or to put other people in danger. So if there are situations in which it would be more reasonable to wear the glasses, please do so. Like if for now it's wiser to wear glasses for driving, please do so. You will reach a point when it's not necessary anymore and you can renew your driver's license without glasses, and many students have done it. But we are at the beginning of the process, and we want you to be very careful with yourself, very loving with yourself, and very loving with people around. So if you need glasses to drive, for the moment, put them on. But after you're finished driving, you can put them away, yeah? Or if you're going to be using dangerous tools, well, we want you with all your fingers by the end of the course as well. So please put the glasses on if you're using some dangerous tools. Or if you need to do something very precise, like read very fine, small print for a moment, well, put them on at that moment. But when you're done doing that, you can remove them again, yeah? The more time you spend without glasses, the more opportunities you leave for your eyes to relax and to make the necessary adjustments to see better and better. And of course, we're also going to do exercises, and I'm going to teach you many techniques, but even just creating the context of spending as much time as possible without glasses, reasonably possible, that by itself is going to do a lot of the work.